Hi guys, this is Mrs. Econ here. So today's video is based on fractions. In this video we're going to learn how to multiply fractions. So I'll do some questions with you and you guys can do it along with me, or you can just watch, do the notes and then just do it later on. It's not very hard concept, very easy peasy. Okay, all right, I'm gonna do a very simple fraction. So this is the one we're doing it right now. Okay, so basically half times 2/3. What's half times 2/3? Okay, so we have a rules to multiply fractions. When we multiply, it's a very straightforward. When we multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. Okay, so here's a common mistake what students make. I teach grade 9s and 8s. I've seen some students, not everybody. Okay? Some students, they multiply. It's more so common when there's a whole number. Okay, so what they do, they just multiply the top numerator with the denominator as well. Sometimes they make that mistake, or sometimes students try to find a common denominator. So always remember, when you find the common denominator, it's only for when you add and subtract fractions, not multiplication and a division. So multiplication and a division go side by side, and addition and subtraction kind of go side by side. Okay, all right, so here when we do that, it is going to be, so I will do a bit like that. Okay, so 1 times 2, it is 2 over 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, so the next step, what can I do? Okay, so can I reduce it? Yes, I can reduce it. With what number? 2 goes to 2, and 2 also goes to 6. 2 goes to 2 how many times? Once. And 2 goes to 6 how many times? 3. So 1 over 3 is the answer. Okay, it's not a hard concept, but with the practice you will eventually pick it up. But yes, you need to practice. If you think do one question and then you don't get it, don't give up. Okay, give up is the point where you struggle. Okay, so giving up is not the solution. You practice, 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 practice. Okay, all right. Also, one thing you could have done. Okay, and when you multiply fractions, you can reduce them before multiplication. Okay, I'll do the same question at the very bottom. Okay, so 1 over 2 times 2 over 3. Okay, so when you are multiplying it, you can reduce it. 2 can be reduced with the 2. Okay, and then this is gone. You already reduced a fraction before multiplying it, and your answer you left with 1 over 3. Okay, so there are 2 ways to do this same question. Yes, when you reduce it, you can only reduce it vertically, or you can reduce it when you make a cross. Okay, you sometimes students try to reduce it horizontally. You can't do that. You can only reduce it across, or this way or this way, this way or this way, top and bottom, top with the bottom, not sideways. Okay, so always remember that. How do you remember these things? With the practice. Just practice, practice, practice. Okay, let's do a few more examples. All right, so let's do a little bit with the bigger numbers. 12 over 6 times 3 over 4. Okay, maybe what you can do, pause the video for a second and try to do that one. Okay, all right, but okay, so now, as I said before, you can always reduce a fraction before multiplying. Okay, so you can reduce this way, doesn't matter. Okay, so now let's reduce it 4 with the 12. Even 6 and 4 can be reduced, but that's not the proper way to reduce it. Okay, so 4 goes to 2, 4 goes to 12 as well. So this will be your 1. 4 goes to 4 once, 4 goes to 12 3 times. Okay, this is your new number. 12 is no longer there, it's gone. Okay, and now 3 and 6. Well, you see 3 and 3 there, you cannot reduce it. Okay, because they are horizontally. You can only reduce it vertically or with the cross. That's the only place you can reduce it. Okay, so 3 goes to 3 once, 3 goes to 6 twice. So this is your new number. Okay, let's put your final answer. Okay, so this is where after reducing you left with a 3. So 3 goes to 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Sorry, not a 3 goes to 1. 3 times 1 is 3. And here's 2 times 1 is 2. That's your final answer. Okay, so reducing makes a bit easier than just going straight to multiplication, right? If let's say you decided to multiply 12 times 3 is 36, and then 6 times 4 is a 24. And then now you need to find a number that you can reduce by. Okay, so let's say, yes, the one can you reduce with the 2? For sure, right? So can you reduce with the 3? Can you reduce with a different number? Okay, the one I can think about on the top of my head, I can reduce by 6. Well, can you reduce by 2? Of course you can. Okay, so let's just reduce by 2 in case nothing comes up right away. Okay, so 2, one way to figure out if it's reduced by 2, if the last numbers are even numbers, that number is divisible by 2. Okay, so 36 divided by 2 is 18. 24 divided by 2 is 12. Okay, can I still reduce it, right? Yes, this is even number, that's even number, so again I can divide it by 2. Okay, so 18 divided by 2 is 9. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Okay. Is it still divisible by any number? Yes, I can divide it by 3, which is 9 divided by 3 is 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. See, we end up getting the same answer. Which one is easier? This one, because you were able to reduce it. Is this the wrong way to do it? Answer is no. There are always multiple ways to solve a question. Either way you do it, make sure you do it properly. Okay, all right. One thing just to add it here, this could be just straight divided by a different number, which was what, 12? But yes, you can't always think about a 12. You can divide a number by 12. Start with the 2, start with the 3, start with the smaller numbers, right? It's not a big deal if you need to reduce it again. At least you're going to get it right. All right. So I hope you did understand how to multiply fractions. If you have any question, just let me know. Thank you. Bye-bye.